In this video, I'm going to show you how you and your family can legally migrate to a nation which has been rated as one of the safest places on earth and one of the best countries on earth to raise children. You do not need to have English language proficiency test to move to this country. There is no age limit. There are jobs for skilled and unskilled workers. In fact, this country is often described as having more ships than human beings. The country that I'm presenting to you today is New Zealand. New Zealand is surrounded by Australia, Fiji Island, and the High Sea. It is a beautiful country for those that like the outdoor. There are nature and a lot of outdoor activities. New Zealand immigration recently made some significant changes to its immigration policy. In the past, they were issuing 2 or 3 years visas for skilled workers to come and work. However, they've recently made some changes. They are now giving skilled workers 5 years working visa. The good news is that after 2 years of living in New Zealand, you will be able to apply for permanent resident to live in New Zealand. New Zealand economy is booming. There are jobs in New Zealand. The demand for labor is so high. That is one of the reasons why New Zealand immigration made these changes to its immigration policy. The only thing you need to move to this country is a job. And I will show you how you can get a job, which will then fast kickstart your journey to New Zealand. So watch this video to the end. Look at the description section because I will leave link in the description section for you to read up. And I will also tell you how you can grab a job in New Zealand. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Francis. I do video to help people migrate to new countries through the different routes to students, skilled workers and unskilled workers without them needing to use the service of an agent and therefore save them money. If your goal this year is to legally migrate, this channel will help you to fulfill your migration dream and you will not have to spend money to do that. So I would encourage you to subscribe to this channel. Follow us on our different social media platforms. We want to help as many people as possible to legally migrate this year without them needing to spend money on agent. It is in your best interest to consider subscribing to this channel and share this video to as many people that you think will benefit and follow us on the different social media platforms. So let me go on and give you the good news I got for you. So I will show you shortly. As I said before, you do not need English language proficiency test to move to this country. There is no age limit. If you like working in the farm, there are a lot of farming jobs for those that want to work in the farm. The cost of applying for New Zealand work permit, it's only 750 New Zealand dollars. That is about 400 US dollars. Okay, that is what you will pay to apply. And they have just introduced quick response time that you will get response from employers when you apply for a job. The only thing you need in order to go to New Zealand is to get a job offer from an accredited employer. So there are lists of accredited employers on the New Zealand immigration website. I will give you I'll show you the description and I will tell you how you can verify to make sure that the person that you're dealing with is a recognized accredited employer. Once you have confirmed that the person is an accredited employer and they offer you a job, you will then use that job offer that they've given you to start the process of applying for your visa. The job offer must be nothing less than $29.6 an hour. That is the minimum wage that the New Zealand immigration will recognize, and you can see that is a very, very good hourly rate. Okay, so I want to quickly summarize what I've said. No age limit, no English language proficiency test. The only thing you need to move to this country is a job offer from an accredited employer. Once you get the job, for most countries, there's a lot of African countries, New Zealand doesn't have embassy there. So don't worry. They normally do process their visa online. They will ask you to send your passport to them, and they'll put a stamp on the visa and send it back to you. So don't worry about New Zealand embassy not being in your country, okay? So a job offer is what you need, and it needs to be earning 29.6 per hourly rate. That's what you need. And there are a lot of farming job, as I said before, a lot of construction job, forklift drivers job, and primary school teachers job, and a lot of plumbers, carpenter, mason, and joiner, a lot of jobs there, okay? So before you start the process, you need to make sure you have a valid police clearance, and you need to make sure that you have a medical report to show that you are fit and well. And you also need to make sure that you are not on any travel ban, okay? So you're not on list of the people who are banned for traveling for different reasons. Once you meet those conditions and you find a job, you're good to go, okay? So let me show you the website now. So I want to quickly summarize. I want to make sure everybody get what I'm saying. Job offer, no English language test, no age restriction, job for skilled and non-skilled workers, and you only need to get a job from an accredited employer. And you will be able to use sites such as Indeed, Glassdoor, Google Job, Azona, and some other sites to look for jobs in New Zealand. Okay, so that is all you need to move to this country. So I'm going to quickly show you how you can quickly search for a job now. I want to show you, make sure you have a CV that is formatted according to New Zealand standard. That is no employer will respond if your CV is not formatted according to New Zealand standard and you do not have any keyword. Another thing I would suggest you do is to have what they call a virtual SIM card. You can buy it online. A virtual SIM card is where you have a SIM card which has been sold to you. It's not a physical SIM card, it's a virtual SIM card. You will, once you have your number, you paid for it, they will clone it to your phone in your home country. You will be able to direct calls in your home country in New Zealand. So look at it. If you have it, if you can get it, fine. But if you don't have it, you can't get it, it's not a deal breaker. It increases your chances, or if you have a virtual New Zealand SIM card. So let me quickly show you now the website and how you can look for a job. I will leave a link in the website where you will be able to read up to make sure that the employer you're dealing with is an accredited employer who has the license from the New Zealand government to bring people to the country to come and work, okay? So this is the website. You go on this website, you verify that the person you're dealing with is an accredited employer first, okay? So this, I'll show you again. This is the website, okay? Now, this is the website. I want you to show you something, okay? So as you can see here, it says here, from the 27th of November, introducing a maximal continuous stay for everyone who has an accredited employer work permit visa. Increasing the length of accredited work permit visa, earning at least a medium wage between 3 to 5 years. So before, it used to be 2 years. Now they are giving 5 years visa for you to come and work in New Zealand. And it says here, after 2 years, you will be able to apply for permanent resident. So I want to show you it says here, it says from the 27th of October, you are in a paid employment and in a medium wage. Your visa may you may be able to stay for at least 5 years. You can then spend up to 5 years or more in New Zealand. Okay, after 5 years, if you want another, you must spend at least another 12 months. So as you can see here, they have just recently made this change. From the 27th, you will be able to get up to 5 years visa in New Zealand. Okay, so that is the change that is going to start from the 27th of November. I will leave a link in the description section where you will be able to have a look on and see for yourself. Okay, so the list of in-demand jobs in New Zealand, as you can see, there are a lot of jobs there for accountants, a lot of jobs there for farm jobs, and a lot of construction job, a lot of job software engineer. So let me show you one of the easiest way to get a job. This site, it's very, very popular in New Zealand. It's called seek.nz. So like, for instance, we're looking for a customer service job, okay? This is in Auckland. Auckland is the capital of New Zealand. There are a lot of jobs in Auckland, okay? So you type in the top, you type in customer service, okay? You type in customer service, you put it once you want, you type in Auckland here. Now these jobs will come up, okay? For instance, let's just check this one, okay? This one, they said they are looking for a bilingual. So someone that speaks, for example, English and French, for instance, will be an advantage, okay? Now, in my last video, I did advise that if you find a job on this website, it will be good for you to apply directly to the employer. If you have the employers, if it shows who the employer is, try do a quick search and see if you can go to the employer's website. And if you go to their website, try see if you can apply directly for the job there, okay? Now this one, they say they want someone, they're going to, Monday to Friday, 40 hours a week. That's what you're going to be doing here. So if we want to apply for this job, for instance, we just click on quick apply, okay? So that will take you to the website where we'll just ask you for your email. You need to register for an email, register your email and your password. You will go to the website where Seek will now forward your CV to the employer. If you know the employer themselves, apply directly. The reason I'm saying this because if Seek hire you for this employer, the employer will pay Seek. But if you apply directly to the employer will not pay anything. And as a result, the incentive is on the employer to employ people that come directly through there, because most companies are trying to reduce costs, okay? So I'll show you another one, because like I said before, I'm trying to make this video very, very short. So assuming we're looking for another job, now let's try to see if we can look for another, say, software engineer, okay? So we're going to look for a software engineer job here. Let's see if we can look for software. Software engineer, okay? Go and click on software engineer. Okay, so we're looking for a software engineer, okay? Let's say developing business. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to go for Auckland again. Just try in Auckland. So now we're going to get all the software engineer comes up. So for example, this is a mobile developer, okay? Now this company is going to pay you a daily rate. As you can see here, they will pay you a daily rate of 1,000 New Zealand dollars every day for you to do this job. Now, software developer is quite a high paying job. So it says, we are seeking a passionate and experienced iOS developer with a keen interest in mobile development to join our team, okay? Key requirement: strong interest and passion for mobile development, native iOS development experience, including Swift and Objective-C4. You can see, this is the experience. They're looking for skills: positive and can-do attitude with a pragmatic approach to problem solving. Now, this is something that you must put on your CV. Whether you found a job or not, put that word in your CV. Positive and can-do attitude with a pragmatic approach to problem solving, because most employers in the Western world, they want people that can think for themselves. They want people who are problem solvers. They don't want people that rush to their bosses every time. So when you have things like that in your CV, it will attract people to want to see you. Okay, so as you can see, if you are looking for this job, all you need to do is you just apply directly, or you contact this person, contact me about this job. As you can see, say contact me about this job. So you contact the person, that's their email will come up there. Sarah is the recruiter for this company. Okay, so you see the average salary here, 173,000. That is the average salary. So if you have any IT skills, make your way now. Make sure you put in for this job. This is just one of this job. So this is where I'm going to end this video. I don't want it to be too long, so I'm going to leave link in the description section. Make sure you format your CV according to New Zealand standard before you start applying for a job. If you're applying for jobs without making sure you've done your homework well, the chances are nobody will call you for an interview. So the reason you're not getting a call is because you haven't done your homework well. So if you can take a virtual SIM card, it will also help. If you can take a virtual SIM card where you have a New Zealand number, we put it on your phone, you can get it on the internet. I think it costs about $5 or $10. It's worth it. If you can take it, it will help you. So make sure you format your CV and make sure you've done your homework well. Try apply directly to the companies if you can. If you cannot, then send your CV to the middleman. I hope you have found this video useful. Make sure you share this video to everyone that you know will benefit. New Zealand is one of the safest countries on earth, and it's one of the most family-friendly countries as well. So share this video. There are jobs here for skilled and unskilled workers. We want to help as many people as possible, and make sure you start the process of applying for jobs in New Zealand as soon as possible. Consider subscribing to Launch Club. I hope you found value for this video. I will be releasing another video in 48 hours time. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Consider subscribing and follow us on our Facebook, YouTube, and other social media platforms. We want to help as many people as possible. Thank you so much for all your time. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.